On YouTube, we got your favorite female trucker, trucking with Kayla. So as you can see from the title, I'm back at JB Hunt. And the crazy part about it is, when I first, of course, it's your emotions. When I first quit, I was mad, like, man, forget them. And now I'm actually happy to be back. Like, for those who knew, I worked at JB Hunt and I quit. I was on the Amazon account, great pay. Well, to me, good pay. Had 6 months experience, leaving from night, barely making $1,000. I never hit $1,000 that night. So going to JB Hunt, making $1,300 to $1,600 after taxes, like take home. Like I was like, oh, I'm winning. And I was home every other day and off weekends. I only worked 4 days. Like it was the easiest stuff ever. Then I switched to the 6 days because 6 days, that's how you make more money. But yeah, so I'm gonna just give y'all a quick story. So of why I quit. So I was already having trouble that week, truck trouble. I didn't do one load. Like get it fixed, truck fixed Monday, broke down Tuesday. Get the truck fixed Wednesday, drive on Wednesday, back broke down. Get the truck fixed Thursday, boom. So and that's when I was 6 days. So I was working 6 days off one. So when I get to that Saturday, this is my last day. They gonna try to say I did a no call, no show. The driver manager told me it's gonna be somebody in the office to give me keys to put me in a new truck, just transfer my stuff over. So I'm like, okay, that's easy. But when I think about it, I'm like, by the time I get there, it's gonna be night. And he was like, no, it's gonna be somebody there. Get there. Doors locks. When I say terminal, shut down. Only people that's alive is the truckers, and they barely be alive because they just be in the truck. Everything shut off, blinds closed. So it's ghost town at the terminal. I take pictures of that. I call. Nobody answers. Take pictures of that. Got to keep your receipts definitely with them. I learned my lesson. So what? So I'm at this point, I'm in the truck. I'm at the terminal. So my house only like 20 minutes away. So I'm like, I'm just about to go home. I still need to sleep. So go home. I already couldn't sleep because, you'd be anxious. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, you can't get in trouble, but that's just me. I just be like, dang, I don't want to, like, nobody's answering. I don't want them to call me, then blame me. Because that's exactly what they did. So they called me around 2 in the morning. Told you I was so anxious. I woke up about 3, gave them a call back. Nobody answered. So I went back to sleep. So moral of the story, they try to do me as no call, no show. And the problem is I had one more day because you got to do the 6 days to get the weekly guarantee. So they try to take that $1,400 away. Like, oh, you don't get your weekly guarantee. And I was like, I don't know why y'all reported. And they report everything. So they had me as a no call, no show. And, you had to put it like on file to report it or whatever. So they did that. And they sent it over to me like, you have to sign off on it. I'm like, why am I even doing all this? Like, and that's my fault. I should have asked to speak to somebody above them because I had that problem last time at JB Hunt. They tried to not give me my guaranteed. And I'm like, no. You need to transfer me. Who do I talk to above you? And when I talked to him and we went through everything, he was like, you right. And I kept my receipts to himself. He was like, you right. I apologize. That's our mistake. But I was already mad that day. It's one of those. Life was just life and wasn't none going right. So it's one of those. I'm like, man, forget y'all. F y'all. And y'all think I'm about to work another week. So I'm about to work another 4 week. Then don't get paid for 6 days. Like, no. But that's why I did quit. So that's why I ended up at, McLeod. So 2-3 months later, they eventually call like, hey, you eligible for a rehire? I seen the number. I'm like, that's JB Hunt. You just know, I think it's 859 number. I don't know. So they left a voicemail like, hey, you eligible for a rehire? We seen you have problems, but we're going to put you on a different account. I ain't never called back. I ain't think much of it. But the more I was at McLeod was a great company. Paid, no miles. And the JB Hunt account, I was home every other day working 4 days. Then when I switched to 6 days, I'm working 6 days, but I'm still getting paid good money to me, y'all. So now I'm at McLeod working 7 days because it's OTR. So now I'm out 2 weeks working a Sunday to Saturday, bringing home $900 to $1,100 after taxes. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. JB Hunt is one of those they kept calling. So that's when she called. And a month later, another dude called. He was like, we have better home time and this and that. So at this point, I reached my year now. So I'm like, let me see if they got something local. That's not everybody go, but most of the time people get their year in so they can get local. So I'm like, let me call him. He said nothing local, but he's like, we could switch you local. We only have regional. So that's why I was asking y'all, like, do these companies keep their word? Because it's like, I'm not trying to be sitting on no wait list forever because he said it's a wait list. Like, so I'm like, how long is the wait list? Like, how many people on the wait list? I know y'all do I still messing up the word. I just think in general I know how to say it. Senior, forget it. Y'all might do that and give it to a driver that been there 20 years and I only been there a year. So I just feel like it really do just varies. And I took it at that. But eventually I was just like, I was just like, nah, because I don't want to be stuck regional. Y'all never give me local. So just say another month passed by. Something told me, like, I'm going to just get on their account, like, their website directly. And it was like, I'm telling y'all, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's when I was like, couldn't sleep. Like, something in my, in my conscience. I'm just like, let me Google. Get on there. They had 3 local positions. I'm like, bro, what? I put in my zip code, 3 local positions. The best one that fit me was I'm going to post it actually on the side. Dang, where my phone at? Hold on, y'all. So, hold on, let me log in. So y'all can see the details, what I'm going to be doing. So, as y'all can see, Home Depot is local. Monroe, you got to have your hazmat in 90 days. 12 months experience. It's full-time. Can't take the equipment home. Driver unload. It's no touch. Got the, what is it? Your salary, 68 cents per mile. I know a lot of people said go hourly, but I told y'all I'm very limited. And I'll explain why I'm limited after this. You got the average gross weekly pay, like $1,200 local. A lot of people say, that's what you're going to get. I got to work 5 days to be eligible for the weekly guarantee. You see the miles, 1,500. Excuse me. Hold on. 250 training day. I got orientation tomorrow. I think after that, I go on the road. I don't think it's about to take no 5 days. $140 holiday pay. Days of holiday pay, 6 days, I don't know what that is. So I work 5 days off too. As y'all can see, the schedule is Sunday through Thursday. So Friday and Saturday is my off days. That's already perfect. I'm the best days. Start time 6 or 7. That's even more perfect too because it's not too late. So I work at 6 to 6, 7 to 7. Or if I get off early, I do say 11 or 13 hours. So it just, varies. Whatever the holidays, and I don't know what that is. Then, local position, you from the RDC to the Home Depot, you're not driving no more than 250 miles, radius. They dropping hooks, live loads. Average 2 loads per night, y'all can read it, no touch. So that's what I'll be doing. But like I was saying, when you limit it, because everybody said go hourly, but the reason I'm going back to JB Hunt is because of my driving record. I'm going to make an updated video, but if you're new here too, I have a bad driving. I won't even say bad, but some requirements, you can't have no speed tickets. Some requirements, you can have a license suspended. If you go back 5 years, I did have a license suspension in 2015. If you go back 3 years, I have 2 speeding tickets. Going 4 miles per hour over. He was just a dick officer. Going 4 miles over, then I was going 20 miles over. Some people say they limit is 15. It all depends on the requirements. So yeah, I have a year's worth of experience. All my endorsements, no CDL accidents, nothing. Now that I got my CDLs, I've been acting right. And these 2 tickets fall off in August and September. The one that was 4 miles over, not fall off, but in 3 years they say they drop off. But that fall off in August and the other one fall off in December. So I'm back at JB Hunt, but my overall goal is to stay here for a year. I'm going to stay here for a year. BS or not BS. The only problem I had was driver manager. So I'm praying that these driver managers on the account, hopefully I just get one. Because on the Amazon account, it was like 8 of them. It was different of them. That's why each time you call, you was talking to a different person. It was hectic. That account is hectic. But hopefully this account is more easier. It's local. After I think it's 60 to 90 days if something do become available. But, I'm already local. I'm off Fridays and Saturdays. It ain't too much you do during the week. I ain't coming home to no kids or nothing. So I don't mind the nights. But, eventually, months down the line, I do want to switch to mornings. That's just easier. But my goal, I am staying here for a year, bad or good. I have to suck it up because another job, my bad, I'm just all over the place. I'm just letting y'all know my experience. Another job, when I was applying, he was letting me know that one of their requirements is your first year, you have to stay with one company. And he said, I'm a driver, so it's hard. Like he said, these mega companies, he said it's so hard, but he was saying it's so many people. He said out of nowhere, so many people is getting their CDLs. I said, yeah, it is like a little, I want to say a trend, because this is a dangerous job and you just can't get up and do it. But a lot of people have been getting their CDLs. Like, same way I just got mine, and I just enjoy it. It's either you're going to like it or you don't. But he was saying he do want you to have 1 year's worth of experience, and I was just like, he was like, not against you, like, I'm not trying to bash you for leaving companies. Like, I was like, no, that's the thing. Share y'all knowledge. Let me know what's going on. So he said, we want stability. And he said, we're a great company. Like, we're a smaller company, local, weekly guarantee. And I was like, yeah, hourly pay. He was like, this is the best. But he said, we just don't take any and everybody. So I'm like, that makes sense. So I'm going to stay at JB Hunt for this year and suck it up. So when I do apply for a new job, I got 2 years worth of experience, all my endorsements, and to show that I was at a job for a full year. That's just my plan. And hopefully that open up more doors. And if JB Hunt good, I'm gonna stay there. But I do want to do hourly. I heard hourly is best, and being local. And there was another company that he was like, we had a position open. I know he was asking for mornings. It was $32.30 an hour. He said they don't even open up on weekends, but he said we have so many candidates. So I was like, I know they ain't about to call me back, but I'm doing my 1 year, got 2 years underneath my belt, on my endorsement. The tickets will be off, so in this next year it's gonna be good. So I'm riding this year out with JB Hunt. But as y'all can see, I'm back. Today is Sunday. I got orientation tomorrow, but I told y'all upload videos late. Y'all gonna get this video the same day because today is Sunday, but it's the 10th. I'm gonna upload this today, but I got orientation tomorrow. But I'll probably upload that video next week. But I'm back at JB Hunt, and I'm actually excited about it because what I said, the grass ain't always green on the other side. But if you ever went back to a company, comment that. Like, did you regret it the second time, or things got better the second time? But make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment, and make sure you, not comment, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you cut your alerts on. Trucking with Gillis.